So type 1 diabetes is
pretty much is your day-to-day life once you have it.
normally it's genetics that you get type 1 diabetes from, but I happened to get it late and I was 23 when I was diagnosed.
It was about 12 years ago. It was right after 9/11. I remember that. Took me about a month before I went into the doctor, and during that time dropped about 20 pounds, and now I was diabetic. So yeah, I was lucky I caught it early. That was the main thing, was recognizing it and catching it early. So.
Diabetes is a growing concern in society, and coinciding, it's a growing concern for underwriting as well. What my job basically is to help people get the life insurance that they need and get them going with the right carrier and give them an idea up front of what kind of rates that they're going to be expecting.
You know, I hadn't ever really thought about life insurance before I was diagnosed. And then after I was diagnosed with diabetes, I started thinking about my health more.
Well, I mean, the main thing, life insurance for anybody is you want to take care of your family. Something happens to you, your family, you want to make sure it's taken care of. Whether it be just helping them out with day-to-day stuff, or paying off a mortgage that you have, or trying to set up your kids for college. It's not about you, it's about your family. And it's not so much thinking that something bad's going to happen, it's making sure that if that happens, you don't need to worry about it, and so you don't worry about it when you're around.
I had to actually plan when I was going to have a baby so that she could be healthy. So that was kind of when I actually started thinking about life insurance. Was okay, I know that I can take care of my diabetes, and now I've got a daughter. I want to make sure she's protected. I'm not just thinking about her, but I'm also thinking about my husband as well, because if I died tomorrow, I make about the same amount of money that he does, and so I want to make sure that he's protected and doesn't have to worry about taking care of her.
Well, some of the common misconceptions that people have when they apply for life insurance is that because they're a diabetic or they're taking medication, that they're not going to be able to qualify. And that's typically not the case.
If you do it right and you educate yourself and you start doing a little bit of research online, you can find companies that have agents that know their stuff and have that basically you can shop and compare with more carriers than one.
The numbers, the statistics are out there, and I know, between type 1 and type 2, I know the type 2 numbers have gone sky high. Type 1 not as much, but still, there's coverage regardless of what type you have. It's out there.
You have to become your own advocate when you're a type 1 diabetic. It's called the silent killer. So a lot of people die from diabetes-related illnesses or injuries. So it's basically just taking care of yourself, monitoring, getting your, going to the doctors as much as you can, and making sure you're taking care of yourself.
I'm eating healthier than, I ever would have anyway. So, that's one of the good things. Make sure that I have to exercise, and you got to be on top of it.
Based on your specifics, what your lab work runs, what your A1C runs, what your glucose readings are, that's going to determine how you're going to be rated. There are preferred rates, there are standard rates, and there are substandard rates. Just like it is with any type of car insurance, homeowners insurance, things like that. It all depends on what type of a risk you are. These days, the carriers are looking more towards what your level of control is. They don't care what type of medication you're using, just as long as your control is good.
Well, again, kind of goes back to there's coverage out there. We'll find it for you. It's really finding the best companies that are out there. They're there. They want to help. They want to give you a policy. So we're going to do our best. We don't want to turn you away. I'm Steve Campbell. I'm an insurance agent, and I'm a type 1 diabetic.
My name is Heather Foster. I'm a marketing manager, and I'm a type 1 diabetic.
Hi, I'm Mike Woods. I'm the agency underwriter here, and I myself am a diabetic.